on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Just one man, an old man, sitting in front of a system that's been judging him for 40 years. But this time, Red doesn't try to please anyone anymore. He doesn't perform, he just sits there and tells the truth. It's raw, tired, unfiltered. And in that moment, we get to see the weight of 40 years and a quiet refusal to play the game anymore. Welcome to Hollywood English. If you find this lesson useful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more lessons from your favorite shows and movies. Now let's watch the scene.
If I'll say you've served 40 years of a life sentence, you feel you've been rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated? Well, now let me see. You know, I don't have any idea what that means.
Well, it means you're ready to rejoin society.
I know what you think it means, Sonny. To me, it's just a made-up word. A politician's word, so that young fellas like yourself can wear a suit and a tie and have a job. What do you really want to know? Am I sorry for what I did?
Well, are you?
There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. Not because I'm in here, because you think I should. I look back on the way I was then. A young, stupid kid who committed that terrible crime. I want to talk to him. I want to try to talk some sense to him. Tell him the way things are. But I can't. That kid's long gone, and this old man is all that's left. I gotta live with that. Rehabilitated is just a bullshit word. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
It's a simple yet powerful scene, packed with emotional weight and social meaning. Now let's break down all the words and all the terms so you fully understand them, feel them, and use them like they matter.
If I'll say you've served 40 years of a life sentence.
A life sentence means to spend the rest of your life in prison. It is used when someone has committed a very serious crime. He stood behind bars, staring at the wall, serving a life sentence with no chance of parole.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
To be rehabilitated means to change your behavior so you're ready to rejoin society. It's used in the context of prison and also when people are addicted to substances and then they're slowly getting better. The man stood in front of the parole board in a suit, claiming he was fully rehabilitated. What does rehabilitated mean? Back to crime, recovered and ready, moved to a new prison.
A politician's word, so that young fellas like yourself can wear a suit and a tie and have a job.
A politician's word is a phrase that sounds important, but is often used to avoid saying something direct. It implies spin, insincerity, or manipulation. At the press conference, the speaker smiled and used every politician's word in the book to dodge the questions.
There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret.
Regret is a feeling of sadness or guilt about something you did do or maybe something you didn't do. It's often tied to past mistakes or missed chances. She sat at the kitchen table staring at an old photo full of quiet regret. Which moment shows regret? Laughing at an old joke, smiling at a beautiful painting, looking sadly at an old photo.
A young, stupid kid who committed that terrible crime.
To commit a crime means to do something illegal. It is used when talking about things with legal consequences or serious wrongdoings. He was arrested at night outside the convenience store, caught in the act of committing a crime.
I want to try to talk some sense to him.
To talk some sense means to help someone think more clearly or more carefully. It's often used when people are behaving in a reckless manner. She pulled her friend aside during an argument and tried to talk some sense into him.
That kid's long gone.
That kid's long gone means I'm not the same person anymore. It's often used with age or growth or regret. He looked at an old photo of himself in a high school football jersey and whispered, "That kid's long gone."
I gotta live with that.
To live with that means to carry emotional guilt or consequences for the rest of your life. She stared at the courtroom doors, knowing she'd have to live with that decision forever.
So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time.
To stamp your form means to officially approve or process some kind of paperwork. It's often used in administrative or bureaucratic settings. The clerk stamped the form without even looking up, sending him on his way.
Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
To not give a shit means to not care at all. It often sounds a little bit blunt or defiant. It's obviously very informal and should not be used in official settings. He walked away from the argument with a shrug, clearly showing he didn't give a shit. Now it's time to put yourself in the chair. Red's words are calm, but they carry years of pain, truth, and quiet rebellion. Use the teleprompter tool to try and step into that state of being. There's no need to perform or to rush. Just say things like you mean it. Own the words. Let's give it a shot.
Your files say you've served 40 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated? Well, it means you're ready to rejoin society. Well, are you?
I really appreciate you being here today. If you find the content useful, please give us a like and subscribe for more videos just like these. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and your support means the world to us. And if you really like Shawshank Redemption, check out our other video where Andy almost gets thrown off the roof. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.